Hey friends, welcome to this week's video. This week I wanted to share a simple and delicious recipe with you, and it's going to be a one-pot vegan chili recipe. We're going to substitute meat with lentils. It's going to be super delicious. And first of all, we're going to start by cutting up our veggies. We're going to cut up some onion and some garlic first, and then also some carrots. We want to make sure to be cutting our veggies nice and small and even. We want all our ingredients to be about roughly the same size. Now that we've cut up our ingredients, we're going to move on over to our stove top. First of all, we're going to heat up some olive oil on medium-high heat. Careful with virgin olive oil. We don't want to heat it up too quickly. Then we're going to add the onions first until they're about translucent, and then we're going to add the garlic. This way the garlic doesn't burn as easily. Now that the flavors of the garlic and the onion have transferred onto the oil, we're going to add our spices next. So we're going to add some paprika spice, some dried marjoram, and lastly some ground cumin. Okay, so now that these spices have gotten to know each other in the pot and have been able to unfold their flavors, we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. So that is the carrots, then the kidney beans. I just use canned kidney beans, then also the canned corn, and lastly also the diced tomatoes and the soaked lentils. I make sure to soak my lentils beforehand for maybe an hour or two. That just cuts down the cooking time by a lot, so I highly encourage you guys to do that as well with your lentils. So if your chili is looking like this right about now, feel free to add some water until the ingredients are just about submerged underwater or just at the water or liquid level. So now that we have our ingredients in the pot, all that's left to do is to cover it with a lid and let that simmer for about 20 minutes or so. The longer the better, actually. The flavors really get to unfold the longer you cook it. So if you have time, feel free to cook it for an hour or so. Just be sure to check it every once in a while and to stir it and keep it on low heat. So now that the chili is almost done, I'm going to add some frozen green beans. If you've seen my videos, you'll know that I love frozen veggies. I think they're a great budget alternative for healthy food or to add some more vitamins and fibers into your food. I'll link that video right here if you guys are interested. So I'm going to add this to the chili. So now that the green beans are in there cooking, this probably needs another like 5 or 10 minutes or so. So I'm going to prepare the avocado that is going to go on top. I love to add avocado to this chili because I think it gives it such a wonderful creaminess to it. Obviously it's optional, but I would highly recommend adding avocado. So now that the lentil chili is done, I like to add a little bit of either lemon juice or lime juice on top. I think that the acidity really rounds the whole recipe off. And then of course I add my avocado and I serve it with a side of fluffy, freshly cooked rice. So the chili is now done. I've served it with the avocado and I'm going to take a taste it right now that it is freshly cooked and nice and hot and steamy. I'm going to get a bit of everything, a little bit of chili, avocado, and rice. Get a big spoonful. Careful, it's hot. This is really good. This is so delicious. I highly recommend adding avocado. I used to be a little too stingy or too cheap for avocado because obviously as a student we don't really have that much money, but I highly recommend you add avocado. It makes it so much better and so creamy. And the freshly cooked rice is also so delicious with this chili. This is so good. Good thing I'm hungry. Also, you can make this spicy as well. Either add it straight to the pot, some cayenne pepper, or you can also add some type of chili or Tabasco on top after it's done. I think that's what I'm going to do. So as you saw, this recipe is so easy and so delicious. I'm going to enjoy this now, and you should really try out this recipe. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe or seeing me make this recipe. If you want to remake it, the link will be down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.